Well, hello FSG, how are you doing today?
Morning, Args. How's things?
I am doing well, thank you. We've moved forward a little bit further than where we were last time, and we've got our barley ready to harvest.
We have indeed. There is a very nice field of barley behind you. Looking great.
Yeah, it is looking very good. So we've got the three. There's the two small ones here behind the shop, and then the other larger one over the other side there, which we've got to do. So we're going to get in and tackle those.
Yep, nope, should be fun. Nice to be able to get back into a combine, and hopefully there's some decent money in these fields as well, because we've done a really nice job of getting the maximum yield out of them we can.
They're looking very nice and healthy, so we'll have to check out their environmental score when we can. But I think barley we didn't sell until January, did we? So it's going to be sitting in the silos for a while.
We do have to keep a hold of it until the price is right. Yeah, right.
Cool. Just on the corn, we've got one field of weeds we need to take care of at some stage too, but it's still manageable at this stage. So.
And we thought we might hire a worker for our third combine as well, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a good call. We were going to tackle a field each here on the right and put the worker in the big field and let them go for it, and we'll probably come over and help them finish it off towards the end.
Yeah, as efficient as possible.
Yeah, get as much done. Perfect. All right, well, let's go find some combines, some trucks, some grain carts, and everything else we need to get going.
Let's do it.
All right.
Morning, everyone. Yes, that's right. It is harvest time. Who doesn't love a good harvest? And look at those numbers. Expected yield over 100%. Yield potential 110%, so we are missing a little bit, but this is hugely better than what we got off the original base crops when we started the map, which were well down. So excited by this. This could start us spinning some money. So what we've got to do, we've got a couple of trailers here. We're going to put the third combine over in field 22 there on course play, and manual unload, so it can unload into the trailer directly. Then Args and I are going to run these two fields over here. So first things first, we're going to have to do the old shed shuffle here. So we're just shifting the sprayers out of the way here so we can get at the combines. Get the John Deere out as well. And then we should be able to get the combines out without any hassle now. Corn heads are still attached to some of these, so we'll need to drop those off as well. And then we will we'll get started. Right, the New Holland is the one I think we'll put on course plate. So let's get him out of the shed first and set him off, because that field's actually bigger than the other two. If he can get started, he's also going to have to do self-unload into the trailer, but that'll slow him down ever so slightly. Right, I'll just unfold everything. What I'll do is I'll just cut in a little bit here to get things started, so we've got a corner to work from. This guy should be okay. If we put sharp turns, there's a couple of little bits like just up there by that shed that could be a little bit frustrating, but hopefully we should be able to leave this guy to his own devices and come back in a bit. But 11% just from cutting out that little corner, we are going to have a lot of crop out of here, I think. Right, second combine coming out now. I just need to make sure don't bash into anything when we drop this other header in the corner. Get them in a row like this, I think. There's Args loading up trailers as well. I'll take that one over to that field. For the course play combine, I wonder if we'll just let the course play go while I finish setting up these two combines. That would make sense if you can. Okay, last combine, that header was already detached, so I'm just going to leave it where it is. Header unfolded. Combine unfolded. Combine number 2, good to go. Now what we thought we'd do with the truck is park it up near the road. Marcus is doing the same thing with the auger wagon actually. Because if we park it kind of somewhere in between the two fields, they're not relatively big fields, these ones, so if we park it in between the two of them, it kind of makes it a little bit more sensible for unloading. Right, let's set up courseplay. We're going to do 3 headlands. We're going to sharp headland corners. I have turned on combine self-unload. Let's generate a course and see what happens. That looks pretty good to me. Now the start point is a little bit further down the field. So rather than skip this crop here, I'm going to spin up the combine and drive down to it. But once we're done here, we should just leave it to its own devices and hopefully we shouldn't have any problems. Famous last words, but I have faith. It's a nice wide open field. Get that first headland out of the way. These telegraph poles here actually might be our only challenge, but after that we should be good. Now the reason for moving this so quickly is courseplay scans the field when it's full to find where the trailer is. So if the trailer's not in place by the time the combine is full, you have a few problems. So I just wanted to get it onto the field before the combine was full, and he's almost full. You can just see him over there in the tree line. So let's see what happens. Yeah, there he is, full. He's doing a U-turn. This isn't the most effective way of doing it. It's kind of handy if you want to cover off more than one field. But he should head now all the way back to the trailer and get unloaded. He shouldn't go in the crop either. Actually a very nice feature of courseplay, especially on small fields. You want to cut 2 fields at the same time, or you've got another job on the go and you need to do some quick combining. This is quite a handy backup. And there we go. Nicely done. Right, we'll let it unload. Everything looks to be working well, so we'll let it crack on. Right, now our courseplay combine is doing his thing over there. We can jump in our combine and follow Args, who's already got started. It's already starting to work a headland there, so I'll jump in behind him. He's unloading already, so again, big volumes in here.
Args at FSG.
Go ahead, Args.
I've only made it round to the truck here in this field until I'm full. This crop is yielding
Fantastic.
exceptionally well. Yeah, poses a problem though, because I'm not going to get back around to the start of the field. There's nothing to empty out.
So I cut the other way then? Just on the headland?
Actually, that's probably a good idea, just thinking about that, seeing you come into the field. That would probably actually work really, really well. I'll carry on around and go sort of halfway, and then maybe we can meet somewhere and turn around and come back. But it does mean that other combine that you've got running on courseplay is going to be pretty busy unloading.
Yeah, well, I already babysat the first unload, and he made it about not even a third around the headland.
Right, but he made it back to unload all right?
He did.
Oh, that's good. All right. Oh, well, let's see how we go. I thought we might have been biting off more than we can chew, but let's see.
I think we might be alright. Just help that roller out of the way a little bit there, but yes, you heard Args there. Heavily yielding crop here, which is awesome. I mean, crikey, I've just literally done that corner and I'm 16% full, and these aren't small hoppers on these combines. They're not the biggest we could have had, but they're not small either, so this is great. This is going to do our financial situation wonders come the new year. So what we'll do, we're cutting slightly unorthodox this, cutting the other way. But I think we probably only need to do one header on these small fields, and then we can do the up and down rows. So, I mean, I don't even think we're going to get up to the trucks up here. Maybe we can get to this corner on 50%. I think we might just make it, but we're not going to do that. Look at that. Creep it up to 42%, 43%. This is insane. Yeah, we're on 95%. We're going to be just a little bit short, but hopefully Args can cut this last little bit for us. We really don't have much to go. Hopefully he's got enough in the tank to be able to grab a little bit for us.
That you full?
That is me full, mate. You grab this last little bit for me.
Yeah, I'll unload and then cut you out.
So, I think with all of the stuff in the way here, the combine hasn't found the truck on the scan, so we're going to just run down and unload it. So here it is, just tucked in this corner. I think all those trees and stuff in the way have just stopped the scan of the combine through the field, so we can just help him by unloading here. In fact, it might be beneficial actually to place the truck somewhere else now, so we don't have any issues on the first headland as it comes back round, because we were probably parked in the way a bit there. Right, we are already 74% full in this truck. That is insane. So what I'm going to do is I am going to dump this straight away into the silos. By that time the combine will have got round to the start point, and by that time we'll be looking for an unload again, which will be an empty trailer, so probably the most efficient way of doing it. But I can't get over this yield. This is exciting. We'd clear our 2 million debt in one harvest at this rate. Don't forget all the corn we've got as well. Second hopper in now. And like I said, we don't want to interrupt the combine when it's course by parking on this first part of the field, so hopefully when he cuts round we'll move this further ahead and he can unload. We'll do a little bit of a guesstimate as to where he's going to need to unload. Let's see how it goes with that. Right, poor Args is doing all the other combining on his own. Right, I'm back at my combine. Args has taken the truck down already, because I'm guessing it's already full. Right, the GPS is on. We're going to miss a little bit of the row here. You can come and grab that at the end, that's no biggie. But let's get some combining done. Args is going to follow us straight in as well. So we are good to go. Right, first few passes done. We'll get this into the trailer. It's going to be pretty close to being full. We're not going to get all ours in here, I don't think. So Args is going to run this back. That'll give us a chance to go and check our courseplay combine as well in the other field. But we're making good progress. A little bit of an issue with the GPS course. We've left a strip there, which we'll obviously grab because we don't want to leave that. But we've got 29% still in this combine. So we'll go and check the other guy while we wait for Args to come back. And looky here, we have a slight issue. He's just clipped a tree on the headland. So that's a little bit frustrating. But if we move past that, we should be alright now. I'll turn him back on. Nearest waypoint. Hopefully. Just keep an eye on him here. Make sure he doesn't clip any of the other trees. Because he's moving around to a second pass now. And there we go. Cutting into the second headland. Nicely. 45% in the tank. So we're looking good. Right, we're back in the combine. And we're just catching this little bit that GPS didn't catch 100%. Args has set up a little auto drive collection course for the grain cart there. Just to see if that will help speed things up a little bit. There's a few straggly bits here that we don't want to miss because the yield is so high. We'll grab those and we'll finish this field off and hopefully jump into the next one. Like I said, and I think now the courseplay combine in the other field should be fine. Babysit him a little bit, but I think you're away from all the collisions now, so we should, fingers crossed, be good. Right, back to it. So here we go, let's see if this works. Boom, perfect. Excellent. Well, we'll be next.
I think that's a win first time.
Yeah, hats off to you. Right, so there we go. Arcs unloaded. Now this strip down the right hand side here, this is because we've reset our GPS course now, so our header widths are correct, as you can see. So that's a legacy of the old course, we will sort that. But after that one, we should be good to go. Now, I've just got to keep an eye on my levels, and we can pop the auger pipe out when we're ready, and hopefully the wagon should just drive on. Let's see, we're on 80, coming up to 85% now. It won't be long, we'll definitely need him before the end of this row. We could just pop him now at 90%. Wonder if he'd run with us before we emptied. Be a good test, wouldn't it? He's going to run alongside us. Just going to slow slightly. We can catch us in time. Will he unload on the fly? I think he will. Come on. Oh, he's going to track us. No, he's going to track us. That's a shame. I was kind of hoping he would run alongside, but this is brilliant. Course worked first time. Not often that happens. In your dream cart unload scenario, it wouldn't work as well as this. Perfect.
I know, it's done job just perfectly. Next test is be when I go past it, I'm going to put my spout out and see if it'll come.
Yeah, see if it'll turn. Right, we are cooking with gas now. Oh, it's flying. Our unload truck is working well. And we're running out of field here, which is good. Right, the grain cart has taken another full hopper out of Args' combine. And is now full. So he is going to go and unload in the truck. I'm just going to let him pass in front of me, actually. Just to avoid any collisions. 89%.
In some way.
it's combine wars.
Combine jousting.
93, 94. We're going to have a tiny bit left, aren't we?
No, we're going to be right. We're going to be right.
All right, I'm going to back out. I'm going to chicken out here. There we go. End of the field. I'm on 96%. Args, I think, is on about 96% as well.
I'm full FSG. You're going to have to get that last little bit.
Perfect timing, but look at that. Couldn't have planned that better if we tried. I do have a auger wagon about to appear on me as well. There we go. Beautifully done. Now I should be able to reverse back up and give him a little helping hand here. That was pretty cool though, that we managed to both finish on like 90-odd% or 100% for Args in his case. But that is a field done. The yields, honestly, I know I keep banging on about it, but seriously, we must have unloaded the combines 15 times in this field alone. Right, we'll get these unloaded, and we'll jump into the field just over there, the other side of the pivot. I'll quickly jump in and check on our little course spray friend, see how he's doing, and then we'll get back to it. There he is, just on 99% on the turn there. But he's going to need another unload any second now.
Well, first field down.
Some serious yielding. I was going to say we must have unloaded the combines 15 times in there, mustn't we?
Oh, no, we couldn't get up and back without having to get the cart or go and drive to the truck, so auto drive came in handy there, setting that up halfway through. Worked out well.
That worked very well, didn't it?
It did. And your courseplay guy's still moving. Hasn't been all smooth sailing, but he's getting some of that field done, which is saving us a bit of a job.
It's just helping with the headlands, right? Yeah, so, yeah, can't complain. So we'll jump into the other field now, shall we?
Yeah, we'll go do the little one, and then we'll see how we're going time-wise if we're going to go and carry on the big one.
Sounds good, mate.
Excellent.
Right, we've got 74% in this truck. Whilst we're shuffling over combines into the other field and stuff, I'm going to unload this. It'll just help with the courseplay combine, I think, because we barely get another full load in this one. So just to keep things moving, that's what we'll do. We're going to be in this field relatively soon anyway, so actually not the end of the world. No, I'm just tipping the other trailer there. So we'll let him come past. That's him second hopper now. We should get back in time for the other combine. Right, courseplay combine running nicely. Let us jump straight into here and get started. I'll run down the edge here. Oh, it's coming towards us just here, so I'll scoot past quickly. Get this out of the way, and we'll do the bottom headlands. And yeah, it shouldn't take too long, this field. This is a slightly smaller field than the other one. And then we'll go over it and help Mr. Courseplay in the third big field. But we are, I daren't even look. I'm not going to look till the end of the episode at how much we've got in the silos, because I'm quite excited to see how much we've got. Right, yet another full truck. So we'll run this back to the silo and let Args keep going. It's insane the amount of crop we've got. Insane. I've just pulled into the drive here, and I do believe our other truck just there is sitting almost full as well, so I might just do a couple of truck runs here, get this one unloaded, grab the other truck and get that as well, and then the other combine started on the up and down rows now, so we'll need to move it a little bit higher up to help them out as well. But it is all go. Right, trailer 1 unloaded. Let's get this back to the field. Args is using the auger wagon for now, but in fact he should be alright for a little bit longer. I might park this up here and quickly go and empty this, because that combine will be full in no time as well. There we go, second hopper out, and you can see the combine just over there at the top of the screen. So we'll park the truck up this end of the field as well. Right, there we go. Args is making headway in this field. I think between the two of us now we should get through this in only a few minutes. Right, here we go. That is another field done. Mark's just going to unload what's in his hopper. Which won't be much, I've got 55% in here as well. But, yeah, we're unloading again, surprise, surprise. Might put mine in the auger wagon, actually. Gonna have to take that back over as well. And then, we will dive back over into the bigger field on the other side and give Mr. Courseplay a helping hand. Oh, there we go, and Args has just bought the auger wagon as we're unloading the second hopper, so we can hopefully do a little bit of a double unload here. If you can get it over the... You can. Good work, Args. If we can get the auger wagon unloaded into the front hopper. Right, there we go, the last little bit's in. Let's get it unloaded. We'll pull this truck into the field. I think we might stop for a break now. We've been going for a few hours. And pick things up in the next episode. That's been a busy morning's work, Args.
Oh, I know, right? We're already almost at 500,000 litres of barley. That's awesome.
That's insane, right?
That's nuts.
I don't even want to do the calculations yet until we finish the big field as well, but that bank balance is going to look, well, that bank loan's going to look pretty small after this.
It is, it is. The time-saving stock check's a fantastic tool for having those. Taking the calculations out of your mind there, so check it out. It's looking promising. But we were just chatting, we're going to probably leave this field and finish off in the next episode, and we've got a few other things to get into for that one, but it would be nice to jump in here and get that done.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea. Coursplay's doing this bit to break the back of the headlands at least, so yeah, it should be quite easy start of the next episode.
Yeah, no, now that they've got the field well and truly opened up, and shouldn't take too long for us to get in there and give it a hand.
Definitely. Okay, mate, well, thank you very much. Fun as always.
Yes, it was. Very good. Nice to get some good harvest into the bins.
Indeed it was. So, guess I'll see you next week.
Yes, you definitely will.
Alright, mate, have a great week, and I will chat to you very soon.
Catch you soon. Alright, bye.
Cheers. So there you go. We'll let that combine run until he's full, and we will leave the rest of it and pick it up in the next episode. But that was awesome, and nearly 500,000 litres of barley already in the bins, and I reckon we'll see another few 100,000 off the rest of this field as well. So lots and lots of crop to sell, which we need to with our debt. So really positive start, and that's before we've even touched the canola and the corn. So fingers crossed, things are on the up. But for now, from me and Args, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.